Now let's talk about the illegal immigrants in US and this ludicrous argument in the age of the computers that we throw around saying that they're stealing the American jobs. So ever since the year 2000, the corporation in this country have been every year outsourcing about 300,000 jobs to other countries, mainly India, China, Philippines, you name it. The moral story is that if you arrive at a rough estimate, that's nearly about 8 million jobs that has been outsourced. Now, let's put that into relatively the number of the entire population of illegal immigrants in the United States. So the estimates of illegal immigrants, the total number, just remember, we're not talking about the working number of the illegal immigrants. We're talking about the entire population of the illegal immigrants in the United States. The estimates are anywhere from 4 million to about 11 million. Now, let's think about it. The Mexicans, the illegal immigrants who live in this country, they are shopping here at their everyday goods. They have to go to the grocery store. They buy their clothes here. They have to pay rent. If they end up buying a house, they have to pay mortgage, things that Essentially, they're contributing to the U.S. economy. And on top of that, let's talk about the taxes. That's something that you cannot escape. You have to pay anywhere from 10% to begin with on a lower income tax bracket going up to, 37%. You have to pay taxes. Now, these people are average anywhere from, 40, 50,000, God knows. So roughly about 12% goes to income tax. On top of that, typically, these people are considered independent contractors since they can't actually work as employee because they're not illegal. So they pay 15.3% taxes. That is, they also pay the taxes of the employer. And of course, we don't want to blame the employer or the corporation, but we definitely want to blame the Mexicans. So they pay all these taxes, they contribute to the US economy, but the corporations who get to outsource the jobs overseas, they get to have the protection of not paying any taxes and having their taxes reduced from 35% to 21%. And also the investments that they have, one of the things that Donald Trump did in his 2017 tax cut is that, he essentially exempted the corporations to pay a dime under foreign investments. You know what that means? Let me translate that for you. That means that instead of capital being injected and reinvestment to creating jobs in the United States, for the last 7 years, these corporations have been, transferring that wealth to their foreign accounts with a full incentive. And those countries, mainly European countries, they've been utilizing that fund to, increase the health of their economy and also create their jobs. Then again, Donald Trump, nor the corporations that he's obviously working for, they don't get to have the bad image. But everything is projected on the vulnerable people, and of course they're blamed for all the problems in the society. Now, just to give the benefit of doubt, and I think that's actually a great thing to do because that clarifies some of the misconstrued myths that are in place in the society. So a lot of people, when it comes to the immigrants, immediately what they talk about is that, well, they come here, they have a baby, the anchor baby, so they can, essentially have a place here. My friend, I'm sorry that you've been told these propagations. There's absolutely no truth in that. There is no way that a child born here to illegal immigrants can help their parents have a place. I've seen immigration cases where there was a woman, for example, she had 3 children being born here, and the judge told her that, you can just go back to your country and, the state will take care of them. We'll just give them to their uncle. He will take care of them. There's no way, either through the essentially through the immigration or through the court, judiciary, any person can be allowed simply on the merits of having their child born here, having any immigration status. The only thing that happens once that child, after reaching the age of 21. That is, you have to wait 21 years. Once that happens, finally, that child can petition for his parents to, becoming residents. And that's in consideration if there's other criteria met.